Hey guys, so we're the Cinema Troopers. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Josh. 2016 was a great year for film. We had a lot of films we enjoyed that year, and we're very looking forward to the near future with 2017. So right now we're going to break down our top 5 anticipated films of the year, and we're going to start by going from 5 to 2, and then we'll give our top anticipated film of the year. So, do you want to begin, Patrick? Okay, I'll take it away. I'm going to start with a film that I'm not necessarily excited for in that sense. I'm more anticipating the audience response for it and to see what they do with it. It's a property that is very special to me because it was a big influence on me as a kid, especially with learning martial arts and things like that, and going into the action side within film. It looks like they're going to do something very different with it. That film, of course, is Power Rangers.
Really? I did not think you were going to say that.
I'm saying, yeah, I mean, if you saw the trailer, which I'm not sure whether you did.
No,
you didn't see the trailer, okay. It's got a very different feel. It's taking almost like a chronicle look into the mythology of Power Rangers, and I think it's giving it a lot of a more mature feel to the film, and it's going to be slightly darker, which is interesting, and I think it's got the potential to be a real surprise to audiences. I'm not sure how well it would do financially, but I think as a film and its quality, I think that it could actually be a bit out there and a bit of a shock to people. So that's why it's my most anticipated, especially as it's got a special place for me. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they do for it. So
That's that's quite interesting. So I'm now feel more intrigued now that you've said that. So it'd be interesting to see what it's like.
So your number 5.
My number 5 is Kingsman: The Golden Circle.
Okay.
I think Kingsman, which came out 2014, I think, was such an unexpected film.
Yeah,
it was so like, I don't know. It was like it hit so many like beats of other like similar films, like the Bond films and sort of like current superhero films. But it was so different.
Yeah.
Like it was just like so kind of weirdly stylized, and I don't know. I just loved it. And so many just incredible sequences, like fight sequences and stuff, which were just mind blowing. But like it was so funny as well, especially like Samuel L. Jackson's villain character, which was just like you wouldn't have even known it was him. It was
definitely.
Because usually with his roles, he's like it's Samuel L. Jackson, but this wasn't. I'm really excited to see where they take it. I'm a bit wary of the whole they're bringing in like the American version of Kingsman in it with like Channing Tatum and things. So I don't know, but if they can make it work like they did with the first one, then it should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Number
Actually,
4?
yeah. I mean, what you just said, Kingsman.
Oh, really?
Golden Circle. Yeah, my number 4. I think that Taron Egerton is great. I think as that character, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how his character's evolved within the film, seeing where they take him, where they take the Kingsman, especially after seeing the ending of the last film. And I don't want to just reiterate of everything you said, but no, I was trying to. But I think it's got there's so much potential with that property, and it really was a huge surprise. I'm not sure whether the same director's coming back, but if he is, great, because I think he's fantastic. And
Matthew Vaughn.
Matthew Vaughn, yeah, he's one of my favourite directors around, and Kingsman was actually one of my favourite films of the past few years. So really excited to see where that goes, and we haven't even received the trailer yet. So when we get one of those, that's going to be a nice little.
I feel like Matthew Vaughn's producing it, not directing it this time.
Okay, I mean we'll see how that goes.
Maybe he is directing it off the top of my head.
Be interesting. Be an interesting one for sure. So your number 4.
My number 4 is actually the latest in filming a franchise that I know you haven't seen any of.
Okay.
So it's War for the Planet of the Apes.
No, I have not seen any.
Maybe it's in your top 5. But like this franchise is just incredible. I absolutely love the 1960s original Planet of the Apes, and its sequels were quite good, not as good as the original. But the way they rebooted it was just so, I don't know, there was so much realism in it. Like felt like this could actually happen. And because it is science fiction, there was a lot of science in it. So it just, like, the way that Caesar evolved and stuff, it just felt so, I don't know, it just felt so real. And obviously the motion capture and Andy Serkis is just, like, incredible. Yeah, and then the sequel, so it's Rise of the Planet of the Apes, then Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which I loved. I did prefer the first one, purely because it's more, like, character driven, rather than, like, all sort of action. And I'm worried that the third one will be the same, because it's War for the Planet of the Apes. But I've seen the trailer, it looks really good. I'm just really excited, I love those films. And just visually, they're just like, oh, so good.
It's definitely a series I want to check out. I just haven't. I mean, it's been recommended to me by many people, and I definitely am interested to see it. It'd be nice to see them all together. I might catch up before the film.
Yeah, have a little
for
marathon.
sure.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that one goes. So number 3. Oh, I'm so excited for this one.
I know what it is. I think I know what it
Really?
is. Yeah.
Logan.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Logan.
Okay.
We've seen Wolverine in countless films now. Hugh Jackman is fantastic. I'm so sad to see him leave the role. It's he really has shaped the X-Men franchise, and I think he's what's kept people coming back to it, to be honest. Because let's be honest, although I love the X-Men films, they're a mess. They're all over the place, and even though Days of Future Past and First Class and X2 and these are great films, they're not in the best shape. But I mean, Hugh Jackman has really helped stitch them together.
He's in the best shape.
He's in the best shape, and I think what they've done, they started off with Wolverine and Professor X, and it looks like that's the way they're going to end it and put a nice bow on it, and maybe we'll see where they take the X-Men franchise with Deadpool further on from this. But
especially as it's going to be R-rated.
Yeah.
So it'll be the first R-rated
X-Men,
like superhero film of recent years that's
Apart
not
from-
comedic.
Yeah, and not Deadpool, yeah, for sure.
So it'll be interesting because it'll be the R-rated won't be like sexual jokes that like Deadpool.
Yeah,
it'll
it's going to be
like all grittiness and all action.
Yeah, we're going to see Berserker Wolverine. I think we got hints of that in some films, but we haven't seen what I feel we're going to be prepared to see in this. And it's going to be quite an emotional film, I think, seeing Hugh Jackman with his last time putting the claws on.
Although Ryan Reynolds is petitioning for him to then do a team-up movie,
That would be cool.
That would be really good.
cool. But no, it's definitely good. It's not going to all be actiony though. I think there's going to be quite some deep stuff going on with.
It seems to have like a lot of heart,
Professor.
like from the trailer.
Yeah, for sure. So
Apparently, there's a new trailer dropping.
Oh really? Oh, interesting. And the song with the trailer, so that's partly why I think I'm excited.
But then I feel like I'm just going to be disappointed because the song's not going to be in the film. I'm like waiting for it.
Yeah, but no, that's my number 3. So
my number 3, which because we got this far, I feel like it's not on your list. Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
The Thor films have been kind of up and down, and I don't even really like Thor that much as a character. But I am in love with Tom Hiddleston's Loki, and the fact that Loki, Thor, Hulk, and Doctor Strange are going to be in a film together, just like
that is exciting.
it's got to be in my top 5.
That's very exciting, isn't it?
I just think I feel like they've kind of learned from their mistakes. I did like The Dark World, but again, it's just like I don't know.
It's a bit filler, isn't it? It's a bit,
But again, I every scene with Tom Hiddleston was incredible. And that's why I love those films.
I feel like it's a bit similar to like the first Avenger, Captain America. I feel like although it's a good film, it's not like one that blows you out of the park. It's like sort of a standard good Marvel film.
Yeah.
And I think same with Thor.
And Kate Blanchett is the villain, so that's got to be good.
But I think it's going to be even better with seeing Loki and Thor and Hulk and Doctor Strange because they're not going to be overcrowded by the rest of the Avengers, so you're going to get to know them a bit more.
Yeah.
They're dynamic separately, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Number 2?
Number 2. This
I know
character.
this
character.
I thought this was your last one.
This is everything I wanted to be a more... Tom Holland, I love you, but I wanted to play the character. It is Spider-Man Homecoming. Civil War, Tom Holland's performance, I think, is the best Spider-Man performance we've had in a while. I know we didn't get much, but I think it's better than Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. I think it's a much more close to the comic book Peter Parker, and something that I can definitely resemble with. We're actually seeing a lot of humour from him, especially within the new trailer, and I think it's going to, especially as not an origin story, I think it's going to give a bit of a different taste from what we normally get from Spider-Man, and especially now it's in the Marvel.
And it's got Robert Downey Jr. in it, so it can't go wrong.
No, it can't. You're right. But it's in the MCU, and that's even more exciting because there's going to be nice little things that are included.
Yeah.
And
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, especially, and trusting Kevin Feige, looking after Spider-Man, we finally get his involvement fully, and what he can do. I mean, there's a reason it's called Homecoming. So
yeah, I think despite the T-shirt, it's not in my top 5.
An honourable mention though.
Yes, I may mention it later. I don't know. Like, I loved him in Civil War. He was like one of the best parts of Civil War. Tom Holland's great, but I just feel kind of a bit fed up with Spider-Man. Like, right.
It's my favourite character now.
Yeah, it's alright. Like, we saw a trilogy. It was good. Like, for the time, it was great. I really liked the Andrew Garfield ones. I thought like there was a lot of heart in it. Like, him and Emma Stone did really well to give you a believable relationship. It's just like the character stuff that I love. But I'm just kind of like, how much more web slinging can you see? But I really want to be proven wrong from this film. I do think it's going to be really good, but my expectations aren't that high because I feel like I've seen a lot,
Okay.
Even though they're going for the more sort of the younger kind of high school thing. Although we have kind of seen that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that your number 2?
That was my number 2.
So my number 2. Logan, so we've already mentioned it. But yeah, I just think it's going to be so different, and even though most of these are superhero films, but it's just, I don't know, it's that trailer, man,
It's character, it's definitely a character film,
yeah.
I think. Although there is going to be a lot of action, I think it's giving Logan the final blow with Hugh Jackman.
Final claw.
Yeah, it's an exciting one.
Okay, so number 1,
Star Wars Episode 8. We don't know the title yet. We're both.
When are we getting this title?
Should be Celebration, I think we can
Star Wars
say.
Celebration.
I think Celebrations.
So yeah, this was filmed before the title was revealed for Star Wars Episode 8. We all now know it's called Star Wars The Last Jedi. So let's just laugh at past Josh and Patrick trying to predict when the title for Star Wars Episode 8 will be revealed.
As well with the trailer as well. I think maybe you'll
or
see the reveal.
Or something.
Yeah, I think you might see it at the end of the trailer. I think you might see the title. That could be a nice thing, I think. But yeah, for me personally, the reason I'm excited is to see what has happened to Luke. What can this man do now? What powers has he gained? What has he learned? Where has he been? What has he been doing?
What is he gonna say? She's standing there for about 10 minutes on a lightsaber.
It's just good. It's gonna be a great film.
What I love is the fact that Rian Johnson's confirmed it picks up immediately as Force Awakens ends. Yeah. So that's gonna be quite interesting. So we actually see what happens. This is the first Star Wars episode film that hasn't had a long gap. They've all been at least a year.
Yeah.
I think the smallest gap's 2 years between New Hope and Empire.
Right.
I think that's the smallest gap.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be an interesting one, and to see where Disney is taking it after Episode 7. I think.
And after Rogue One, because that's very different.
Yeah, definitely. I think Episode 7 gave us a nice,
nostalgic.
Yeah, entrance back into the Star Wars universe. But
I really hope this is its own thing. It's obviously I want it to feel like Star Wars, but I want it to feel new,
a different taste of stuff.
Different.
Yeah. And I think it's going to be interesting to see where they take it from here and how they do it, because there's a lot to explore. Leia, the repercussions of Han, and just Luke and Rey's relationship, Finn, Poe, any new characters introduced. It's a good one to see what more Star Wars lore and canon that's introduced with this film.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our top 5.
That's our top 5 for
the whole episode 8, number 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like there's so many films I look forward to this year, but like narrowing down to 5 was quite difficult. But I just want to mention a few I'm still excited for. Wonder Woman.
Yes,
it looks really good.
Me too.
I really hope it's good because Batman v Superman was not good.
No,
and Suicide Squad was even
really
worse.
not good. And that's, if we get comments saying we're Marvel fanboys, that's not the reason. It's because we just don't trust DC.
Well, we are Marvel fanboys.
We are, but we're also DC fanboys. I think we do still love DC just as much, and
it's just disappointing.
The thing is, we just haven't been given the right representation through film yet. I don't think. Man of Steel was good. I like it.
Hopefully, we get some good female representation in this.
Yeah, film. And I think
female superhero.
Yeah, I think Wonder Woman as well will be. I think Wonder Woman will be very different as well. I think for me, I just don't really like Zack Snyder's style.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit.
It's just all the spectacle,
Yeah, it's all spectacle, and there's not. For me, I mean, Martha. I don't really see that as much of a plot
But then
point.
you say that, but then it's like, it was David Ayer who directed Suicide Squad. But then, okay, how much?
Bad, but yeah.
No, yeah, but I know, but we just said Suicide Squad's worse.
Yeah.
But then how much of a hand did Zack Snyder have in that? I
think you're right. I think they're trying to be too spectacle,
they're just trying to copy what's gone before, I think, and then like not doing it as well.
Too grand. I think. This is my opinion. I think Suicide Squad would be so much better if it was a human threat. If they were put up against a human threat, because I know they were put up against that weird mystical being, but I think that's more Superman's world. I think that's more, a world between mysticality and or mysticism and superheroes, rather than. I'd like to see them go on and tackle like their own crime, tackle bank heists, tackle like a big one or something, a bit more human, a bit more personal.
Anyway, 2017. Wonder Woman. I want it to be good. What else? Anything else that you can? Hidden Figures. I really want to see. It's out in America at the moment, but it's not out here till like February, like end of February, which is really annoying. And it's about the black female scientist who like was so instrumental at NASA, and it's a story like that I didn't know about beforehand, and so many people like didn't know about. That's like Hidden Figures. That's why it's called that. So that would be. I'm really intrigued to see that. And it's so great when like you have biopics like this, like bring like true stories to light that you just. So surprised that happened or whatever. And a lot of the sort of more sort of dramas and maybe Oscar contenders, I get more excited for when the trailers come out.
I think with those sort of films, it's nice to find the hidden ones, because I think the reason a lot of ours are superhero films is because they're the ones we hear about so far in advance.
And also we know we're gonna like them.
But for me, like some of my favourite films of 2016 were The Nice Guys, which I only saw recently, and The Nice Special and things like that. And these are very sort of hidden films until close to their release date. So that's Dunkirk as well.
Christopher Nolan. Like everything Christopher Nolan does, I love. The trailers haven't really wowed me. Maybe it's because I'm used to like Interstellar, but I'm gonna go see it probably opening week, and I'm gonna love it. Also, Alien Covenant, which
Blade Runner
2049 or whatever it's called. Like Alien Covenant it's a sequel to Prometheus, and a prequel to Alien. Like all these names are just ridiculous, but I'm excited for that.
And TV for me, Iron Fist and The Defenders. I think. Do a little thing for TV. I think those two are. I'm so excited. I love Daredevil. Daredevil's my favourite character.
Oh, there's so much TV I'm looking forward to.
Game of Thrones.
House of Cards. So much. But Defenders I'm excited for. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But so.
That's a wrap for.
Should we run down our top 5 again?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So my coming in number 5 is Power Rangers, Number 4 is Kingsman, The Golden Circle. Number 3 is Logan. Number 2 is Spider-Man Homecoming. And of course at number 1 is Star Wars 8.
Yep, and for me, 5, Kingsman: The Golden Circle. 4, War for the Planet of the Apes. 3, Thor: Ragnarok. 2, Logan, and number 1, Star Wars Episode 8. Thanks for joining us, guys, and we shall see you here next time on Cinema Troopers.
Thank you.
Josh, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Power Rangers.